Hey guys, it's Tea Party Tuesdays and I am Asiah White reporting to you live. We have such an exciting show in store for you today as we figure out if that girl that keeps staring at you in the cafeteria is really that into you. We also have a special guest that I am so excited for you all to meet, so make sure you stay tuned because this is the Tea Party.
Asiah, what are you doing? You got 5 minutes.
Okay, I'm coming.
What are you talking about? Coming in an hour.
You're going at 5, 4, 3, 2.
I am Asiah White reporting to you live from the Tea Party. Welcome back, guys. I'm here with our special guest, Independent. Independent is a rapper from Chicago with a very distinctive sound and image. Please help me in welcoming Independent.
Yeah, it's going to be. Check. Look, I'm sick. President of the medicine, premeditate the beating and kill it until it's dead again. Even though I killed, that don't mean I'm one of them ghetto men. Always settle for less, an environment I can't settle in. Run over all my tracks, now I'm pumped to having adrenaline. You kid me, you can't fight like kidneys, I am your adrenaline. I body all of my body parts. A king, you can't be the king, I take her back where Rodney starts. When it's a big and extended, when it's a pill of a fan. Barring like I just had a slam in a slam. Magazine, but I'm stranded, my lyrics got me branded Lord. See, I'm still a boy, every bar I drink and destroy. Hate these little girls, they be freaks, they freaking annoying. When a man isn't a man until he speak to his boys. I'm trying to give y'all history like I'm freaking the boys. But maybe why damn the kids geek for the noise?
Is there like a story that made you your image? Like, is there something that made you who you are today?
Yeah, it's a lot of things, combined. One thing is, so I was doing a lot of broadcast journalism, applying for colleges and stuff like that. One time I was at a dinner with my homie and my mom. He was telling me, like, yo, what's your backup plan? Because you probably won't make it, not because of your skill level, but because like there's so many people competing against you.
Right.
So from then on, I stopped the journalism and I basically put all my life and all my effort, all my heart into like my music. And I know that to stand out, you have to do things that other people aren't doing. So as an independent person, I want to do things that's original. I want to talk about things that nobody expects.
Yeah, I definitely understand that, especially with so much competition in the broadcast field. I definitely understand where you're coming from. So I've heard you rap numerous times, and after you perform, you always get about 1 or 2 people who say you have a style similar to J. Cole. How do you feel about the comparisons to him?
Man, honestly, at 21 years old, I don't feel much because at this point it's like a way that people are branding me without asking them for a brand.
Right.
People will remember it like that, like, oh, he sounds like J. Cole, but it's not intentional, like my vocals aren't exactly how J. Cole is because I want them to be. It's just, I guess, we have similar styles. In terms of the comparisons, I really just, I brush it off because I know that it's not my intentions, and I know that like as I go more into the industry, there's always going to be people you're compared to, so I just have to continue to do me, and I'm just going to go with that.
Your song, The New Me, that's one of my favorite songs by you, and that was the song that kind of drew me to actually listening to your music. So with that song, in that song you talked about a girl that you liked, or it was 2 girls that you liked.
Well, it was a girl that I liked, and then it was a girl that changed my heart.
Right.
She's attractive.
Right. So you were letting her listen to your music, and she was like, listen, I basically need to break it down to you. You need something with substance. Is basically what she was saying. So basically, taking that, has there ever been a moment, since our show today is named Is She Really That Into You? Has there ever been a moment where you've been friend zoned?
Honestly, man, being a guy, if you can say that you've never been friend zoned, you're lying.
Right.
Middle school, high school, everyone has those people that it just never works out with. You know what I'm saying? No one's 100% perfect.
Make sure you guys stay tuned as Independent joins us in our daily game for the day. Thank you, Independent.
No problem. Thank you.
Hi guys, welcome back, and now for the moment you've all been waiting for. This game is called #IsSheReallyThatIntoYou. Is she really that into you? figure out when we have our special guest. This is Battle of the Sexes. It's girls versus guys. So, the objective of the game is to figure out which sex really can recognize the most signs of being friend zoned first. So let's get this game started. You decided to shoot your shot 2K15. So, you slid into her DMs and you hit her with an emoji. She hit you back with one, you get her number, but she's taking a bit long to respond. Are you being friend zoned or is she really that into you?
She isn't that into him because she would not have ever replied if he was a him.
That is wrong. Because if she wasn't that into you, she wouldn't have given you her number in the first place. So, the girls do not get this point. You see this guy and you want him to take you to prom, so you're becoming really good friends with him. You talk about prom while you're together, you keep hinting towards it, but he still hasn't asked you yet.
Definitely.
Yeah, you were right. I was gonna be like, no, but I have to give the boys another point. So boys have 2, girls have 0. If they ask you for advice on another relationship. One more time, rock, paper, scissors. Wait, okay, rock, paper, scissors.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, come on. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Okay.
Yeah, I got you. No woman's gonna tell a man about another man if she's interested in a man unless she's trying to make him jealous. So therefore, she's not gonna.
Ding, 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 the girls get another point. Or their first point. Okay, you and the person see each other all the time on a high and by relationship, but afterwards you both go on liking sprees on social networks.
They're into you?
Yeah, that's right. The boys get 3. You follow someone on Twitter and they follow back. 10 minutes later, they play the emoji game. Are they into you or is it just a coincidence? 101 with Asiah. The emoji game. So, the emoji game is when you put your own set of emojis in someone else's DMs and they basically describe how they feel about you or what they want to say about you in a regular tweet. So, it's basically like a subtweet. Hashtag subtweet. But like a subtweet, so it's like you have to try to figure out if they're talking about you or not. So is that a coincidence or are they like really that into you?
How long of a time period are we supposed to
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nobody gets the point? What?
I wanna waste it.
Well, I'll say I think it's a coincidence because when you follow someone, that necessarily doesn't mean that they like you. It could mean that they just were bored. They wanted to play the emoji game. So it's a coincidence. They're not really that into you. So I get that point. Asiah, 1. Okay. Every time you go out, they keep a lot of friends around you. Does this just happen that way or is it intentionally a friend zone? 5, 4, 3, 2. Guys. I will repeat the question.
I know.
Every time you go out with each other, they keep a lot of friends around. Does it happen that way, or is it intentionally a friend zone?
I feel like it just happens that way because, like, I don't know. I always have a lot of people with me, so I'm gonna say like I don't know.
Are you going against it?
Yeah.
Oh, wait, what do you do?
When you go on a date with somebody, when you're always going out with somebody, and they're always bringing somebody, then that means that they're not interested in being alone with you. And a relationship is 2 people, not one person. So I think that the final answer is they're getting first.
What if they're just nervous though? What if they just like feel like they cannot venture off on their
But
own?
they're always in a group, you know what I'm saying? Always, you have to
I
have
feel like
a
there are
date.
different angles you can look at this situation from.
I caught it as a friend zone because I know if I'm into you, then come back. Because I know that if I'm into you, I'm definitely gonna make it an opportunity where I can be alone with you, not where it's just like every time I go out, my friends are always there. So the guys do get that point. Ding, ding, ding. You keep making direct eye contact with someone, but they never approach you. How would you define it?
I would say they're into you because you're just not gonna make eye contact all the time with me. Sometimes we be nice, you know. You can be looking at me, I can be looking at you, but we just scared to say something, but we just always gonna look at each other because we got that connection. So I'll say they're into you.
You were correct. They are into you. They're just a little bit shy. Thank you guys for joining us in our game. But it looks like the boys defeated the girls at the own friend zone game.
Hey.
Thank you guys for tuning in. We'll be back with you. So guys, let's talk. This week was hashtag crazy. Let's talk for real. Did you guys see that Wiz Khalifa versus Amber Rose versus Kanye dispute on Twitter? So this is how it all started off. Kanye changed his album name from Swish to Waves. Wiz Khalifa has a mentor who basically, that's his thing. Waves is his like thing. So he had something to say basically like about Kanye changing his whole album to that name. So Kanye goes on this big rant, 17 tweet rant about Wiz Khalifa and his family. So he goes to say that if it wasn't for me, you wouldn't have a child, and I own your child. Like, what do you honestly feel? Well, I feel that that was totally absurd, especially because why bring children into something that they absolutely have nothing to do with? But then again, some people thought he was right about saying this. People thought it was funny. I personally, at the time, I'm like, this is hilarious. Why are they honestly sitting here arguing? And then after a while, I'm like, okay, Kanye, you overdid it. So then, Wiz Khalifa makes a tweet and it says, KK something with something crazy, right? And then Kanye tweets, oh, Kanye West is married to Kim Kardashian. I'm going to tweet his wife's initials. But little did he know, KK did not stand for Kim Kardashian. Anyways, Amber Rose jumps in the conversation and she's like, oh, you miss me and doing this, boop, boop, boop. And we're like, oh my gosh, she did not go there. So then she's like, so Kanye West goes and he's like, I'm deleting everything. I'm done. It's peace, love, happiness. And then she goes and says, oh, now that mother is here, you know, you want to stop talking, Twitter fingers or whatever. Then she's like, you getting bodied by a stripper ninja. I'm not going to say the word. But anyway, do you agree with me or do you feel like Kanye was right? Leave your comments and your answers in the link below and tell me how you feel about Kanye West. Hi guys, thanks for tuning in today. Question, have you ever tried to do anything blindfolded before? Well, make sure you keep that in the back of your head because I'm sure you won't want to miss next week. Thank you. I'm Asiah White and I am signing off.